How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, so I hope everybody's doing well. I am sitting up here in the study hall, or it's like this whole like activity center, everything else. Hope everybody's doing well. I don't know. Check this out. So in the middle of teaching math to you guys, heck, I had to help teach some math. Look at, if you zoom in on that back screen back there. Oh, I guess we can't. So I had to teach math to some classmates here. So anyway, let's get into this tonight. We are doing inverse functions. We are doing inverse functions and their relations, okay? So if we had 3, 1, and we'll break this down for you on a very like algebra 1 level, okay? 3, 1, and here's our graph. We're going to go to 3 and we go to 1. Here's 3, 1, okay? Well, let's check this out right here. Our inverse of that, and if you think about the definition of inverse, inverse is just opposite, right? So what's the opposite of 3, 1? Well, it'd be 1, 3. Okay? Oh, I forgot my colored markers. I'll get them tomorrow, I swear. They're in my car. So it'd be 1, 3. So the inverse of 3, 1 is 1, 3. All we did was we switched the x and the y. That's all we did. Okay? So the inverse, all we're doing is we're switching the x and the y. So let's take down, we're going to go through a couple questions here. So let's go 3, 1, 4, negative 3, 8, negative 3. Okay? And we have this whole thing right here. Boom, boom. All right, so the question's going to come and we have something like this. Like, hey, what is the inverse of this? Okay, all we do is we switch the x and the y on all of them. So this is 1, 3, negative 3, 4, negative 3, 8. Done. There's my answer. As I try to hold the paper and record at the same time. There's my answer. Pay no attention to the messy handwriting right now. And I know there's no lines tonight. Some of you will love that because you don't like using lines on your paper. Okay? So there's one example right there. All right. Let's take a look at another one here. So again, when we have here, and real quick, so our regular function is written like this. Our inverse function is written like this. So this would be, what is the inverse of this? Okay. So again, our inverse, you could have wrote the answer like this up here. F negative 1 of x equals this. Okay. All right. So let's keep on going here. Now, let's say that we have a whole equation. So we have f of x equals, f of x equals 8x minus 10. 8x minus 10. All right. If I wanted the inverse of that function, okay, again, we're going to switch the x and the y. So what I would do is I would probably just, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to save this to the very end. Let's not even write that. So I have y equals 8x minus 10. So we switch the x and the y. And now solve for the new y to get y by itself. So we're going to solve for that new y. So we go plus 10, x plus 10 equals 8y. Divide by 8, y equals x plus 8 divided by 10. There's my answer. Sometimes you might have to simplify this. In this case, that's fine. So let's do another one here. So, and I might just throw out some random numbers that you might see. So let's go. So our function here is going to be f of x equals 2/3 x minus 5. Okay. So the same thing. What is our inverse function? So we're going to switch. Let's go and plug in the right here. We switch the x and the y.
Oh, bro, that was that one stupid thing.
Okay, we switch the x and the y, and then we solve for y.
So what's on the cell for the split?
The schematic, so
Mm-hmm.
the line,
Mm-hmm.
the connection,
Yeah.
and the flow chart.
So remember, this whole side right here is all over 1.
True.
Okay?
Yeah.
So 3x plus 15
That's the shit.
over 2
And I'm
equals
number 2 right
3 over 3, 2 over 2.
Two is all that
Y.
shit, so you know, in that
We're done.
chart when it's talking about what's gonna be
So
on the left
this
side,
whole
what's
thing
gonna be on the right side of
is
it,
our F
what's gonna be at the beginning,
inverse.
what's gonna be at the end.
Awesome. Okay, I think you guys are set up for tonight. Again, if there's questions, by all means, you guys shoot me a message. You guys have been doing a good job with that. There were a couple questions today, but a couple people deleted them, and so I was like, okay, maybe they don't need them anymore. Yeah, and keep in mind when you guys run into a problem that may be a little difficult, try it. Try something. Like I said, you guys have the answers in front of you. See if you can get the answer on your own. So you guys are doing a great job. If you guys need anything, please message me. I'm thinking about doing a live session on Saturday during the afternoon sometime. Message me, or maybe I'll put it. Yeah, message me. That's the easiest way right now. And see if if I hear a whole bunch of people say, hey, 1 o'clock, I'll do 1 o'clock. So yeah. All right. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.